I'm Polybath, and I travel throughout the country helping schools manage and change difficult behavior that interrupts instruction. Today, I'm going to address a question that happens in a lot of classrooms. In the middle of my class, one of my fourth graders will raise his hand and ask a totally unrelated, off-topic, distracting, and sometimes alarming question. How should I respond to this? I see this a lot. I often see it with kids who may be a little bored with what's going on, they don't feel like it, or they're looking around the room and they're going, this is a good time to see if I can throw the pace off. So here's what I witness often. You're in the middle of instruction, you're giving out, those vocabulary words, and all of a sudden, bam, the hand goes up and you're thinking, yeah, kids are into it. And you go, yeah, go ahead and answer that question. And, kiddo says something like something alarming and asks a question totally off topic. And all the kids now they're all of a sudden going, oh, you ever notice they're always listening when that happens? And they want to see what you're going to do with it. So there's a couple things going on here. One is, how are you going to manage that behavior for that child? But the other is, you're also sending a very clear message as to what to do or what not to do to the rest of the kids. So you really have a golden opportunity. So here's the way I would handle it. And here's how I've seen it handled. I watched a teacher handle this so brilliantly. It was like a production. So instruction, boom, raise your hand, off topic. Teacher says, hey, remember when we had that talk about cause and effect, about, time and place? And all the kids kind of nodded their head. She goes, this would be an example of time and a place and cause and effect. You're going to save that for the end of the day when we do roundtable. Brilliant. It was so brilliant. It shut it down. It shut the kid down. The rest of the class was like, oh, okay. All right. That didn't work. And we're able to move on. But you got to be able to do it with that kind of smoothness, if you will. And so you won't have any more pushback from the kid. So think about it ahead of time. When this happens, what do you have? You tell them, we've talked about time and a place, and boom, and here's a place for that question. And you know what I found often is that when you get to a place where it's okay, like say you round table up at the end of the day and you're exiting meeting and you say to kids, anybody have a question that wasn't answered today during class? Maybe it was not the right time. Kid almost always never repeats the question because he didn't really want an answer in the first place. He really kind of wanted to derail the class. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, watch these videos, and if you've got questions for future videos, put those in the comments below.